y'all know John and I met here, right? A long time ago. Yes, I know y'all. Y'all know that. All right. Where are we? All right. So as you might guess, now we're talking about gifts, it chose you. Well, that's not what the prayer just said. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. As you might guess, I have the opportunity to talk to a lot of people when I'm out with him. A lot of them are musicians. And a couple times a year, all of the musicians, we all get together. Well, they're the musicians, I'm not, I just tag along. But everybody goes with their spouses up to this beautiful place just above Jenner. It's a motel on the ocean, and they have what they call a hootenanny. And there is a restaurant and a bar area, and they all go in and they play music, and we all sing songs and have a blast. And there might be a glass or two of wine in there somewhere. But afterwards, we walk up to the hotel rooms. So this one night, we're standing outside talking to some of the musicians, and hear the ocean crashing on the rocks. And you smell that beautiful salt air. And there was a gazillion stars in the sky. You could see the Milky Way. It was magical. And we started talking about, philosophical types of things. And then we started talking about music. And one of the musicians pops up with, I didn't choose music. It chose me. I said, what? He goes, yeah, I didn't even think about music. One day, I went and I picked up a guitar, and it just melded. It felt right. It felt good. And all of a sudden, I found out that I could sing. Was it that easy? Probably not. But that's the way he told it. And actually, he didn't say, I chose the guitar. He said the guitar didn't choose me. He said the guitar, right, it picked me. I didn't pick it. Pick. But I had to change that because, it wasn't right English. So for that, I changed it up. We don't pick it. It picks us. Throughout our lives, we seem to be naturally pulled in one direction or another, don't we? There are certain things that appeal to us, like Julie and her beautiful esthetician things that she does, right? Or Carrie and her photography, right? Or everybody here has these beautiful, beautiful gifts that they have. You just seem to be drawn to something, but it doesn't mean that it comes, right? Sometimes we choose to go in different directions. When I was a child, my interests were always, and I kid you not, were always pulling me in the directions of things that normal people couldn't see, right? Ghosts, Nancy Drew mysteries. Every summer I was underneath actually reading the Nancy Drew mystery, or ancient ruins, right? Or vampires. Dark Shadows, anybody? Yeah, right? I'd go running home after school. I would turn that on. I would turn on TV. I'd get my little bowl of cereal and I'd sit there. And I'd pull my little 4-year-old niece over next to me and teach her all about vampires. My older brother never let me live that one down. As I got older, you get into middle school and people are always talking about when they get out of high school, what am I going to be? I heard two things. I heard psychologist and I heard teacher. None of those appealed to me. None of them. It was nothing that pulled me to it. Anybody ever have imaginary playmates when they were little? Okay. So there's more of you that are ready to admit it than the last center I was at. So I was free. We lived in Saratoga. We had a house in Saratoga. That's as far back as I can remember. I had this little imaginary friend, and her name was Little Witch. What 3-year-old knows what a witch is? Let alone looks like it. I can still see her and what she looks like. I think because of those interests I had in the things that you can't see, well, number one, she was imaginary, but I think that some way she was an angel that came through that was going to be able to speak to me in a certain that I would be able to understand and not be afraid. The 3-year-old now is not even afraid of witches because she doesn't even still know what it is. So, some of the things that I think I could have been pulled to were maybe archaeology, right? Or parapsychology was another one. Maybe culinary school, that was like my mid-20s, so yeah, no, not so much. But none of them picked me. I was interested in them, but they didn't pick me. So what I realized at the exact moment my friend said that our gift picks us is that I had a love for metaphysics, which is what we do here. A natural love for metaphysics, which kept me out of the shadowy, weird stuff. And I feel so blessed to pray with anybody that comes for prayer. It's natural. He said, did you pick it? No, I didn't pick it. Through all the weird twists and turns, it found its way to me. The funny thing is that I always had it. It just needed to be uncovered. That was my gift. That was my love. It took me I didn't really understand this until just last month. So it took me over 60 years to figure this one out. Ernest Holmes, Suzanne said, founder of the science of mind, reminds us that God is all there is. Just one mind. Not more than one mind. And we are all part of it. God is our substance and our supply. God is our substance and supply. Not a paycheck. Well, I mean, that kind of helps. But most interesting things happen to us when we open up to our gifts, when we open up to our life, when we open up to divine mind. I have a girlfriend of mine that's getting ready to leave a job of over 30 years. And she was afraid to do this because she'd been praying for a long time for this job that had this, and this. Well, it came along, right? It came along and it said, here you go. And she says, what do I do? What do I do? So we're at choice when these things come up. When the gifts show up, we're at choice. We can either take that or we can let it continue down the river for someone else to pick up. That's the way that works. Well, she took the job, and now she's just feeling really happy about this. Once we commit to Spirit, Spirit will commit to us. Ernest also says that we must learn to accept the gift. We must learn to accept the gift. That if it is God's good pleasure to give us the kingdom, then it ought to be our good pleasure to accept the gift. Don't you think? Yeah. All things are given to us, but we shall have to do the taking.
You need a horse to water, but you can't make them drink.
God gives in the abstract, and we receive in the concrete. We learn here in religious science that divine mind is at the top, and that the law of mind is in the middle, and according to our faiths and our beliefs, it comes down and demonstrates in the material world. Your prayers are very, very powerful. And under this collective consciousness that we have here, everybody was praying for everybody else. The gift of heaven is forever made. The receiving of this gift is an eternal process. Okay, question for you. Can we kill energy? No. Who said that? Nice and strong. Yeah, I like that. No, we can't kill energy. What happens to energy?
It keeps going.
It changes form. And that's the way the universe works. Everything that we could ever contemplate in feeling or receiving or having already exists in this beautiful infinite potentiality field of essence that I call God. And all we have to do is put our hopes, our dreams, our desires, our love, our light into this field. And then we find that we receive demonstrations. So get curious. Discover what your gifts are. You have them. They've already chosen you. It is your job to uncover what they are. So this week, we'll have homework. Yes, I'm not going to let you leave without homework. Homework. You guys get yourself a journal, get yourself a piece of paper, write it on the back of a business card. I don't care. But between you and God, you start writing some of this stuff. What's my gift? Or how can I express it more fully in life to help others? Start to journal now. It's just you and God. Nobody else is going to look at that. Nobody else is going to laugh. Everything is available to you. Yeah. The gift of heaven is life and not death. Love and not hate. Peace and not confusion. Repeat after me. I am now open and ready to receive the gifts of God.